Welcome back, I'm Messmer, the Impaler, and I'm here to walk you through this guide. In this video, we'll explore more of the Lands of Shadow. We'll finish exploring the Scadu Altus Region, and start discovering new areas. Are you ready? Keep following the main path east and activate the Site of Grace, Fingerstone Hill. From this point, head northeast to find a crater with the boss of Fallingstar Beast. Defeating it will reward you with the Sorcery, Gravitational Missile. Continue southeast to find the Finger Ruins of Dio. In the center of these ruins, you'll see a hanging bell shaped like a finger, which you can ring using the hole-laden necklace given to you by Emer. Doing so will grant you the Cerulean Seed Talisman +1. From the last Site of Grace, head east to find the entrance to a cave, which you can jump down to access. Inside, you will encounter a large finger enemy and obtain the Fingercreeper Ashes. If you go north from the cave entrance, you'll find another mausoleum coffin to duplicate Remembrances. Moving slightly west from this point, you will discover the gesture, the two fingers. Now, let's return to the Site of Grace, Storehouse, first floor. Turn around and take the elevator down. Pass the firelight and turn left to descend some stairs. Go behind the waterfall and continue down more stairs. In the room with the painting, you'll find an invisible wall. Proceed through these secret rooms to reach a stone coffin. Use it to access a new area for exploration. activate the Site of Grace, Castle Watering Pool. Walk a bit southeast and a Furnace Golem will activate. Defeating it will grant you the Oil-Soaked Tear and a Furnace Visage. From this point, if you look east, you'll see the ruins of Unte, which you cannot access due to the remains of a Furnace Golem. Try climbing the ruins from the north side to find lost ashes of war. Follow this path upwards to reach a broken balcony, where you can throw a hefty furnace pot to activate it. Defeating it will reward you with a Bloodsucking crab tear and a Furnace Visage. Inside the ruins, within the building at the back, you will find a chest containing the Incantation, Giant Golden Harp. Outside, beside the building, you'll find an altar. Interacting with it will allow you to convert your Stone Shield sword into the Sword of Darkness. Southeast of the ruins, you will find a Revered Spirit Ash. If you continue south towards a waterfall, you'll find the Site of Grace, Recluses River Upstream. Keep moving south, jumping across the cliffs with Torrent, until you reach another Site of Grace, Recluses River Downstream. If you look north, you'll see a hanging pot. Break it, and when we descend, we'll collect the item. Find a way to circle around the cliffs to an area filled with Gravebird enemies. Here, you'll find a message and can jump down to some lower cliffs. Here, you'll obtain the Dryleaf Seal. Continue descending to find another waterfall, but follow the river upstream to the northwest. You'll arrive at the base of a waterfall where you'll find a Scadutree Fragment. Return to the first waterfall, and at its base, you'll find the Dryleaf Robe, Dryleaf Arm Wraps, and Dryleaf Disards. Head south to collect the item that fell from the hanging pot near the last Site of Grace we activated. You'll find the Moldmonger Spell Bearing. Circle around and go east to discover the Eastern Nameless Mausoleum. Here, you'll encounter the boss, Rakshasa. Defeating him will reward you with Rakshasa armor set, Rakshasa helm, Rakshasa armor, Rakshasa gauntlets, Rakshasa greaves, and Rakshasa great katana. From the last site of grace, you'll see that you can descend the waterfall by jumping onto some tombstones. Once you reach the bottom, head east to find a hippopotamus that, upon defeat, will drop a Scadutree Fragment. Continue east to find a second hippopotamus which, when defeated, will drop another Scadutree Fragment. From where you fought the first hippopotamus, if you head south, you'll see you can jump down onto more tombstones. You'll arrive at an area filled with vulgar militia enemies. Here, you'll find the entrance to the Darklight Catacombs. Activate the Site of Grace at the entrance, Darklight Catacombs. Before exploring this dungeon, return to the Site of Grace, Recluses River downstream, and follow the path over the rocks to the south until you reach the Village of Flies. In this small village, if you go to the back, you'll find a Revered Spirit Ash. From here, if you climb the cliff to the east, you'll find the Manfly Ashes surrounded by enemies. Let's return to explore the Darklight Catacombs. Proceed until you pass the first Bigmouth Imp, where you'll find a switch to illuminate the area. In the next area, you can find the first secret zone by jumping over the railing to land on a ledge. Carefully follow this path, and you'll see a broken section. Jump here to reach a chest with the Viridian Amber Medallion +3. Jump down to the steps below, continue descending, and you'll find the first elevator. Keep moving forward, descend more steps, go straight, and around some columns, you'll find a ladder. If you take it, you'll reach another switch that will turn on the lights in this area. Jump past the switch, and at the start of this staircase, on the right, there will be a small ledge you can jump to for the Death Knight armor set, Death Knight helm, Death Knight armor, Death Knight gauntlets, and Death Knight greaves. Keep advancing until you reach the second elevator. Move forward until you find a giant Bigmouth Imp in the middle of a large room. Run towards it and go to the left to activate a switch. This will light up the area and lower the platform to kill the giant imp. If you kill it, you'll obtain a great ghost glove work. Behind it, if you jump down, you'll find a chest with the Bigmouth Imp Ashes. Keep moving forward, and you'll finally reach the boss of these catacombs, Jory, Elder Inquisitor. Upon defeating him, you'll receive the Barbed Staff Spear. Finally, activate the Site of Grace in this location, Forsaken Graveyard. For now, let's return to the Site of Grace, Ancient Ruin Space. From this point, if you proceed along the path to the north, after encountering several enemies and out on a column, you'll find a scarab that will give you the Ash of War, Scattershot Through. Keep moving north, and you'll find Talos Ruin Forge. Activate the Site of Grace, Talos Ruin Forge, at the entrance. Keep moving forward, and jump to a platform where, in the room on the left, next to a golem, you'll find the Smithscript Axe. Now jump to the huge pipe in the middle above the lava to continue exploring this forge. If you climb a bit and jump to the right at the back of this room, you'll find the Smithscript Greathammer. Climb to the highest part of the pipe and jump to the left where you'll find two golem enemies. Past them, you'll find an ancient dragon smithing stone. Return to the pipe and now jump to the right, enter the room, go to the back, and in another room with two golems, you'll find the Smithscript Shield. From here, you can jump down to another room where you'll climb a ladder and activate the switch that will move the central pipe. To jump back to this pipe, you'll find a ledge from which you can jump down. Climb the pipe one last time, jump to your left, climb some stairs, and on the altar, you'll find the ashes of Taylor the Golem Smith and an ancient dragon smithing stone. Leaving the forge, if you head west, you'll find some blood-fiend enemies near a body of water. Defeat them, and one of them will give you the blood-fiend's sacred spear. If you head a bit southwest from here, you'll find a small enemy camp with a chest containing the Pearl Shield Talisman. This concludes our video for today. In the next video, we will finish exploring the main area of Scadu Altus and discover a huge new area to explore, the Abyssal Woods.